President Trump's travel ban has sparked nationwide protests. Why is it so hard for people to understand what this ban is and what it's not? Joining me now to talk about this is Act for America's Brigitte Gabriel. All right, Brigitte, why is it that people are automatically assuming that this is a religious ban?
Basically, this is political theater. This is not a religious ban, because if it was a religious ban, he would have put Indonesia on the list. Indonesia is the largest Islamic country in the world. Pakistan, Afghanistan. I'm actually shocked Afghanistan is not on the list. Egypt, 80 million Muslims in Egypt. He did not put them on the list. This is a ban against countries harboring terrorism. This is a ban against countries who have set up camps to train terrorists. If the Vatican was harboring terrorists and setting up terrorist camps inside the Vatican's, President Trump would have put the Vatican on the list. Fortunately for us, we have the Catholic suicide bomber under threat, and therefore we don't need to put the Vatican on the list. But this is nothing more than political theater.
So then, Brigitte, to be clear, we're not at war with Muslims. There is a ban against certain Muslims from areas that we consider dangerous. And that's why the president, in spite of the fact there's a billion of them, is only stopping some of them from certain countries. All right, we got that. We're agreed on that. Now let's move to the next level. Why is it that there are some Muslims who don't believe that even if they do come to this country, forgetting about the ban, that they shouldn't swear allegiance to the laws of the United States?
People treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And under the Obama presidency, he has empowered our enemies to believe they can walk all over America. He had undermined the Constitution. He basically acted as a dictator. And he basically weakened the United States and made our enemy feel that they are strong and they actually have rights. Well, President Trump came to give America a reality check. No foreigner, and certainly they don't have any right to come here and believe they don't have to swear allegiance to the
Specifically, Brigitte, I'm talking about Linda Sarsour, who was one of the women who was the head of the Million Women March, or whatever it was called, in Washington, where she talks about the fact that she's very upset that there are laws that are what she calls anti-Sharia, that they ban us from practicing our faith, that they force us to follow American laws. What's that about?
Well, she should be very fortunate that she actually can drive in the United States, that she actually can demonstrate, that she actually has freedom of speech. Why doesn't she try to go to Saudi Arabia, where she advocates for the laws of Saudi Arabia, because she praises Saudi Arabia, and see what she gets over there? But Linda Sarsour is a Palestinian activist with a long history of family members who already are in Israeli jails, family members, friends who are convicted on terrorism. Her own husband, Palestinian husband, has been questioned here in the United States. She is also somebody who hates our government so much that she actually portrayed the underwear bomber, remember the underwear Christmas bomber, as a CIA agent, and claimed that the United States government basically kills its own citizens in order to blame Muslims.
All right, I want to put something up on the screen. She has said some horrible things, and I want my audience to read this, specifically about you. She says that she wishes that she could take certain parts of your body away, that you don't deserve to be a woman. Why?
It's so, there are no words to describe how someone could be so classless. This has broken the record for how low you can go. Now, if she calls herself a woman defender of women's rights, why would she attack another woman in the United States who escaped Islamic terrorism, basically, and came here and is expressing a different opinion? So because I'm expressing a different opinion, that gives her the right to say that I should be, that she should take my female parts away. Well, this is how low we have gotten in this country.
My concern is that her fear that she doesn't want to follow American law, but rather Sharia law. But we don't, and that is the case, correct? Yes?
That is the case.
All right. Got to go. Brigitte Gabriel, thank you so much. Anyway, politics with the panel is next. CPAC Chairman Matt Schlapp and former advisor to Senator Charles Schumer, Chris Hahn, are ready to go at each other about immigration, executive orders, and all these peaceful protests. Plus,